Rye from Functional Flex, Team FFLEX. I'm here in the office, ready to go, tell you a little bit about the scale, how you can track your progress, how you can monitor your results, what really matters when it comes to doing check-ins and weigh-ins and things like that, and how you cannot lose your fucking mind if the scale moves up or it moves down, or if it only goes a little bit, or maybe it moves a ton at one time, and maybe it's not in the ideal direction, if you know what I'm talking about. You guys, the scale, if you've watched my channel before, I've done videos on the scale and all the things that can make it inaccurate. It's been well documented, well researched, that the scale and your body weight, they fluctuate. They're going to move up and down all the time. They can even fluctuate 5 to 10 pounds in a single day. Okay, I've done the experiment myself where I weighed in at like 6 a.m., 9 a.m., noon, 3, 6, 9 again, and it was all different weights, fluctuated like 4 or 5 pounds. I've done stuff where I weighed in before I went and had a cheat meal and then weighed in after and I gained almost fucking 20 pounds. Crazy stuff, you guys. And basically what happens is people end up living to the number on the scale. They go do their check-ins, they do their once a week thing or once every month or whatever it is, whatever you weigh in, or some people it's daily, whenever they're going to weigh in themselves, and they're going to track that as their only way to track their progress. And what ends up happening is if it's up, or if it's up a few pounds, or even if it hasn't moved, you end up panicking. You end up getting really disappointed, you end up getting discouraged, you're not seeing the results, you think what you're doing is not working, now you're putting in half-ass effort, now you're discouraged and disappointed and all kinds of shit that you don't want to be experiencing. So how do we battle this? How do we combat this? And how do we actually understand that the number on the scale is not the definition of progress? You guys, I have everybody I coach for the most part do weekly check-ins. What I mean by that is we're going to weigh in, we're going to do progress pictures, we're going to do body measurements, we're going to do all these things for the most part on a weekly basis, unless I'm not doing that for some other specific reason. Now the reason that I do the weekly basis is not because I'm looking for your fluctuation every single week. I'm not looking to see that you're losing weight, you're gaining weight, you're staying the same every week. What I am looking at is your overall trend over time. Okay, so let's say somebody comes at me and they say, hey, I got 20 pounds I want to lose, Coach Rye. Get me in, let's go, let's do this shit. I get them on the program, build the stuff out, get it all ready, get the training, nutrition, all that's good to go. Now we got to get the results. How do we monitor the results is by making sure that over the cycle of the training program, I'm seeing a consistent basis for where we want to go. Now what that means is I'm looking at a graph of weigh-ins basically. You guys, the coaching app has a feature that's going to show me all the weigh-ins. So I'm not looking at your every week. 7 days, not going to see a lot of change often. We will see trends, but we're also going to see fluctuations. So what I'm actually looking at is, let's say over the span of 4 weeks, 8 weeks, 12 weeks, I'm looking at the trend, okay? And oftentimes, you guys, the people that have lost the most weight, or they've done this for long enough that they actually get to their goal, you're going to see stuff like this, where the scale's going to move up and down. Sometimes it'll climb for a while, and then it's going to dramatically drop. We're going to see just fluctuations of movement with that scale going up and down. But I'm looking at the trend, and what the trend means is this, over the projected period of time, still moving downward in the right direction? If somebody comes at me and they want to lose 20 pounds, I got to get into that goal. I'm not looking at the week to week, I'm looking at the trend over time. That is exactly how you need to be looking at your results. Weigh-ins are nothing but progress tracking. It's stat tracking so that at the end you can connect the dots, look at it, and see what's working, what's not working. It is not about doing something every 7 days to change it, to panic, to freak out, to drop it, to binge eat, to fall off your diet, to do whatever you're going to do, start a new plan, get a new coach, whatever. That is not what you need to be doing. What you need to be doing is sticking to something long enough that you can see a consistent graphing, a consistent period of time, and we can look at realistic trends. Now, if you are trending in the direction of your goal, whether it be to gain weight or to lose weight, keep going with it. People always want to change everything. People always want to try new programs, new coaches, new approaches, keto this, keto that, fucking high carb, low carb, Mediterranean bullshit. Whatever you come up with, the new fad, everybody always thinks is going to shock them into faster results. Bottom line is, you guys, you're never going to get faster results. You want long-term, consistent, sustainable results, and what that means is that we follow the fucking program and we do the work between, we track the results, we adjust as needed, and we stay on course to make the goal. With with your weight. This is super important. If you're doing weigh-ins and you are getting discouraged by whatever they are, if they're not moving fast enough, they're staying the same, sometimes they're up, you need to understand it is not about the 7-day. It is not about the week-to-week. It is not even about the 4-week. It is about the trend over a period of time as you strive to attain your goal. And if we look at the graph over time and we're moving in the right direction, keep doing that shit, you guys, because there is simply no excuse for doing all kinds of random bullshit, jumping off the plan, changing the plan. If you dabble in, dabble out, jump from here to here to there to there, I can guarantee you, you're never going to get the result. You're never going to get where you want to be. You're never going to lose that 20 pounds. You're never, ever going to be there. I'm going to talk to you in 5 years. You're going to be doing the same damn thing. If you want to get there, do what it takes, stay consistent, track the progress, and watch it over a period of time. Coach Rye is out.